So question 1, we have the points A and B, and we're asked to find out the length of A, B in each of the following. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to call them x1 and y1 and x2 and y2. What would you like to call point A, lads? What would we call point A? Anybody know? Huh? So first point, which is going to be x1 and y1, and over here x2 and y2. Now, you see this thing I have over here? Do you see the way it's empty at the moment? This is the minimum you have to write down. Okay, it's not that bad. Now, what goes in the x2 position? Anyway, what goes in the x2 position? -2. What goes in the x1 position? What do you think? -3. How many minuses is there in that bracket? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 different minuses there. Okay, what about the next one? y2, lads. And then y1. All right, and that's all you have to do. Then you go to your calculator, which you're all saying you did. Fair play to you. And then this question, I'm a minute on it at most, and that's me doing a voiceover. It takes a minute to do this question. Okay, so it's -2 minus -3 squared plus -2 -6, and then you close it and you press squared. And did anybody get root 65 or 8.06? Anybody get 8.06? You did? Okay. Now 8.06. Now I can be okay. Now I'm going to be pretty lazy with this. Okay. But look at the next one I'm going to do. Just gonna hold this up. Everybody see what I'm doing with question D now? What am I doing with D? What's x1, y1? 12 and -5. What's x2, y2? Now I'm going to be well lazy here. Look at what I'm doing here. What exactly am I doing here, guys? I'm just rubbing out the numbers from the last question, okay? Now, I know you can't do that. You'd have to redo that line. That's fair enough, right? But I'm going to show you another shortcut as well. So what goes in the x2 position, lads? The x2? 0. The x1? 12. The x2? One second. Now, what do we put here? And another -5. So there's 2 minuses, isn't there? I'm going to be really lazy about this, and here's how I save myself time. Trust me, I like cutting corners as well. See the way I'm just leaving the minus in the middle? So what goes first? Is a -5 and a double, then 2 minuses, is it? And a 5. Now I'm going to go into the x section. What am I going to do here instead? Instead of -3, what is there? 0 minus 12. Did anybody do that last night? Where you just press the left button and you cut back in on your last equation? Saves time though, doesn't it? Yeah, there you go. I'm all about the shortcuts. Just have it written down properly though. 12? You got 12? Okay. So it's a length of 12. Happy days. Okay. Shall we move on? All right. Question 1. No worries. Question 2. Do we need to draw out the diagram? Does the diagram need to be drawn out? Okay. What's the only thing you need for this question? Anybody care to tell me? Yes, sir. Yeah. You just need the midpoint formula. Okay. Is there any question you want me to do here? Maybe do C and D again, is it? Is there anything we got wrong that you'd like me to have a look at? Excellent. All right. What did you do, sir, for question C? Yeah. Which one did you call which? Yeah. Well, they're called C and D, aren't they? Okay. So which one do you want to be x1, y1, and which one should be x2, y2? And the other one? y2. All right. Now let's put them in here. So what do I enter in first? I think it says x1. 2. Midpoint formula. So minus 2, yeah? And then what else? Which is? What's x2? Yeah. All divided by 2. Okay, Andrew, what about the next one? What's y1? Oh, sorry, Andrew, is Andrew in today? Yeah, Andrew, go on. Huh? Oh, go on. So what's y1? Y1 is, it's up here. Have it written. Minus 3. What's y2? Yeah. So you see the formula down here? That's called the midpoint formula. And you're just writing it down to find out what the middle is. Okay? Over 2. Now you're going to get out your calculator. You're going to press the fraction button. And then you're going to enter this in. Minus 2 plus minus 4. And it's all going to be over 2. And we get an answer of minus 3. Okay. And then, what about the other one? Minus 3 plus minus 5. Do you see what I'm entering in my calculator? That has to go down on paper. Okay, guys? And that's minus 4. Is that cool with you guys? What's the minimum amount you have to enter for that answer? What would be the minimum amount? I'd say the part in yellow is the minimum amount. I'd be happy with that. Yeah. Anything less than that is not enough. Have you got me? You don't need to write the formula once. You can use it for all 4 questions. I'm not gonna make you do that. But forgot that yellow amount is the minimum amount. You okay with that? Okay. Now I'm gonna do question D now. All right, and we will go for Thomas. Where are you, buddy? How you on, Tom? Can you tell me what x1, y1 is for question 2? For question D. No, but just guys. All right. What is so you have to pick out what your x1, y1 value is. So which letter? Just pick one of the letters. All right. So this is x1. This is y1. This is x2. This is y2. Now we're gonna have to fill out this formula, aren't we? Like we did last time. So what are we gonna do? Use the formula down the bottom there, Tom. 0 for x1, yeah. Go on, keep going. Plus minus 2, excellent. Yeah, 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 all over. Yeah, and what did you get for that answer, or did you do it? Okay, so you enter in your calculator, what you get? Minus 1 and minus 7. Can you do them both at the same time? We learned this on Friday. Are you able to do both of them at the same time? You're not. Now, there is a comma, but it doesn't work, okay? So that's the first one. It's for stats, and we don't need it yet. Okay, and then the next one, minus 6 plus 8 plus minus 8. And we get a answer of minus 7. Is that cool, you guys? Yeah. Awesome. Now, all right. Now, question 3. Question 3 is known as the slope formula, isn't it? We did a question D, so we're going to do maybe B and C, maybe. Okay. Now, a quick introduction to slope. Does anybody remember what we said about slope the other day? I mentioned something about Super Mario and stuff like that. Anybody care to tell me? What? Okay. All right. So a slope of 2, 1 across 2 up, 1 across 2 up, 1 across 2 up, 1 across 2 up. Would everybody agree that's a slope of 2? If Mario, usually with Super Mario games, you have to go left to right to finish the level off. Would everybody agree with that? So what happens when you go up a hill? Is that a positive or a negative slope? Positive slope. If you're going flat, what does that mean? A slope of zero. Zero. No slope. Okay. And if you're going down, negative slope. Is that okay with you guys? Yeah. Negative slope. All right. Now, next thing, that slope of 2 I had at the start. Okay. Can anybody predict? Here's a slope of 2. And if I start here, where would a slope of 3 be? Would it be under it or over it? How do you know a slope of 3 is over it? 1 across 3 up, 1 across 3 up, 1 across 3 up. There's a slope of 3. What do you know about a slope of 3 compared to a slope of 2? Steeper. Okay. Where do you think a slope of a half would be? 2 across, 1 up, 2 across, 1 up, 2 across, 1 up. And that would be a slope of a half. Everybody got it? The steeper the slope, the bigger the number. And a slope of 10, for argument's sake, pretty much looks straight up, doesn't it? Okay, now we've established that. Now, next thing we're going to establish is that we have a formula. The formula works. Okay, so for argument's sake, I'm going to draw this one out. What's the location of 1 minus 6? Where's it located? 1 across and how many down? So what's that mean? 1 across and 6 down, isn't it? So where's 1 across, 6 down, lads? 1 to the right and how many down? There it is there. Okay, for argument's sake, I'm going to call that A. Where's the location of B? 2 across and... Oh. I already know the answer to this. Look at the difference. It's 1 across and 2 up. That's actually a slope of 2, believe it or not, right? But let's be honest, you wouldn't draw the diagram, would you? You just go straight into the formula, okay? But it's good to know that if you were stuck, you could draw out the diagram and figure out whether it's a positive slope or a negative slope, right? So we're expecting an answer of 2. Because there's 1 blocks across and 2 boxes up, right? So this should work out nicely. So what can I put in here, lads? X1, Y1, X2, Y2. And what do I put in for Y2? What? Yeah, Y1. 2 minuses, yeah? Because the minus belongs to the formula, doesn't it? And what about the bottom? 2 minus 1. Lob all this into the calculator. I'll show you how to lob it into the calculator. Just press the fraction button at the start. Press minus 4, minus 6, all over 2 minus 1. And long and behold, you get an answer of 2. Would you like to see another one, or are you at peace with these? Let's see D. Good man. Well done for asking, all right? Let's see question D. Okay. Ernestus, you with me? Okay. What do you call X1, Y1 for question D? And this one here. Okay. And we won't bother drawing it out. We'll just get the answer, will we? Okay. So what type of slope are we expecting here? Let's go, Ernestus. What do I put for Y2? I put in? See the way I put the minuses in straight away? 0. And what I'm expecting for Y1? Okay. Anthony, can you tell me what X2 is? For question D. X2. Minus 8, yeah. And X1. Now, will you throw that into the calculator for me and show me what happens? So you press the fraction button. You press 0, minus 5, minus 8, minus 6. That we all did last night. Quite easily with the TV. And what do we get? Minus 5 over 2. Now, do you know what minus 5 over 2 means? It means go down 5 and go across 2. So it's a steep negative slope. You see what I'm saying? It'd be a steep negative slope. Okay, is what minus 5 over 2 would be. All right, so that's questions